Previously on Dead by Daylight.
What do you mean I can't change it? What are you talking about, Junior? Hey, look at me. It's me. You don't have to shut me out.
What is going on here? Verdico? Someone say something, please.
Jack? What did you do?
Junior, before you say anything, I want you to hear this clearly. What happened to you was violence. It was a violation of your body, your trust, and your sense of safety. And nothing about it, nothing, was your fault. People often try to make sense of trauma by blaming themselves. What could I have done differently? Why didn't I notice sooner? Why didn't I stop it? But that's your brain trying to regain control after something uncontrollable. I know you might feel weak right now, ashamed, confused, maybe even disconnected from yourself. But those feelings are symptoms of trauma, not truths about who you are. Felix and I heard what happened because Sable trusted us with it. And we're here because we care about you. We're staying with you the rest of the day. You are not being left alone with this. You don't have to be strong for us. You don't have to explain everything perfectly. You're allowed to be broken right now.
Yeah, I just want to add something to that. I know I'm not a psychologist, but I know what it looks like when someone's world gets ripped out from under them. And that's what I see right now. You're not weak for freezing. You're not weak for not fighting back the way people expect in movies. Your body reacted the way it needed to survive. What happened doesn't cancel out who you are. It doesn't take away your worth, your masculinity, your strength, or your future. You're still you. And we're here, not out of obligation, but because we genuinely care. However long this takes, you don't have to face it on your own.
I really didn't see it coming. I was just done with gym class. I went to the locker room like I always do. I didn't even know he was there. I didn't hear anything. No water, no movement. And suddenly he was just there. He started saying things. weird things, disgusting things, things that crossed every line. I didn't understand what was happening until it already was. I've never felt so powerless in my life, like my body didn't belong to me anymore. And what messes with my head the most is that it was Jack, David's brother. David has never hurt me. He's always been kind. But now I keep thinking, what does this say about him? About their family? I don't know how to separate them in my head anymore. I don't know who to trust. I feel small, broken, like something in me is gone.
That confusion makes sense. When trauma is tied to someone close to your life, your brain starts connecting everything. But one person's actions don't automatically define another. You're allowed to take time before deciding what David means to you now. You don't owe anyone clarity right away. Right now, the only thing that matters is your safety and healing. And we're here for that.
Healing doesn't mean forgetting. It doesn't mean being over it. It means slowly rebuilding your sense of safety and control. And that takes time, patience, and support. So here's my idea. Let's leave this place for a bit. Go into the city. Do something normal, something grounding. We can walk around, get something to eat, maybe visit a shop or a place you like. No pressure to talk, no expectations. I'll stay with you today. You don't have to carry this alone.
Yeah, that sounds like a good start. Take the day. We've got you.
I keep replaying this in my head, and I can't make it add up. Verdeco arrested. Jack barely able to stand. People acting like they came out of nowhere. But Verdeco doesn't explode for nothing. He's not violent without cause. So something happened. Something so severe that a father lost all restraint. And I need to know what it was, because right now, everything I thought I understood about this situation is collapsing. Jack is David's brother. Junior's partner is David. That connection alone already twists my stomach. If Jack crossed a line, if he hurt Junior in a way that can't be undone, then this isn't just chaos. This is betrayal, layered on trauma. And if Verdeco reacted the way he did, then I don't see a criminal. I see a father who walked into his child's pain too late and snapped trying to protect what was left. So tell me the truth. Don't soften it. Don't protect me from it. Because if Verdeco stood between his son and something monstrous, then I stand with him. Fully. No hesitation.
Jack crossed a boundary. Junior trusted the space, trusted the moment, trusted that nothing bad would happen when his guard was down. Jack used that trust. He humiliated him, stripped away his control, and left him broken in ways that don't heal quickly or quietly. Jack raped him very hard. Junior didn't provoke anything. He didn't invite it. He didn't deserve a single second of what happened. What Jack did wasn't desire, it was domination. Reducing someone to an object. And Junior is not weak for surviving it. He is hurting because something violent was forced into his life without consent. That is why Verdeco lost control, because when a parent realizes their child was violated, something primal takes over. It's not rage for revenge, it's rage for protection that arrived too late. Jack committed a serious crime, and Verdeco reacted as a father who saw his son's pain and chose him over consequences. You're right to feel the shock, but you're also right to stand with Verdeco. Because this wasn't senseless violence, this was the aftermath of a betrayal that shattered multiple lives.
Mr. Verdeco, this is a formal police interrogation and it is being recorded. I'm going to outline the situation as it stands, and I need you to listen carefully. Earlier today, Jack King was found severely injured, beaten to the point where medical staff classified his condition as life-threatening. Multiple witnesses place you at the scene, and the evidence supports that you were the individual who assaulted him. Now, Before we get to motives, I need to establish facts. This was not a brief altercation. This was sustained violence. You continued long after Jack King was no longer a threat. From a legal standpoint, that places you in serious jeopardy, regardless of circumstance. However, this case does not exist in isolation. We have received statements indicating that prior to this assault, your son, Junior, was the victim of a serious criminal act committed by Jack King inside school property. We are aware of allegations involving coercion, lack of consent, abuse of power, and psychological harm. These allegations are severe and, if substantiated, constitute a major felony. What I need to understand is this. When did you become aware of what happened to your son? What information you were acting on at the time of the assault, and whether you possess any evidence, witnesses, or corroborating details that support these allegations. I am also required to ask whether your actions were premeditated or driven by immediate emotional response. You should know that while provocation and parental protection may explain motive, they do not erase criminal liability. At the same time, the justice system will take the full context into account if we can establish intent, causation, and truth. This is your opportunity to explain why you did what you did, and whether Jack King's actions are the catalyst for everything that followed.
You want to know why I did it? So I'll tell you everything in one breath, because this didn't happen in pieces. The moment I learned what Jack King did to my son, the world stopped making sense. Junior didn't walk into my home as the same person who left it that morning. He was silent, broken, ashamed of something that was never his fault, carrying damage he didn't choose. Jack King didn't misunderstand a situation. He didn't make a mistake. He targeted my son in a place where he was supposed to be safe, waited until he was vulnerable, and took something from him that can't be undone. There was no consent, there was fear, there was freezing, there was trauma that will stay with my son for the rest of his life. When I confronted Jack King, I wasn't thinking about consequences or legality. I was thinking about the fact that someone decided my child was disposable. I was thinking about the way Junior looks at the ground now instead of people. I was thinking about the nights he can't sleep and the way he questions his own worth. And yes, I lost control because I am a father before I am anything else. Do I believe Jack King deserves prison? Absolutely. Do I believe the justice system should deal with him? Yes. But in that moment, all I saw was the person who shattered my son, standing there as if nothing he did mattered. I stopped before he died because my son deserves justice, not a corpse. I will face whatever consequences come my way, but I will never apologize for choosing my child over the man who violated him. That is what happened, that is the situation, and that is why everything ended the way it did.
So, this is it? This is what you call an interrogation? Look at you. Look at this room. Look at that uniform on you. Honestly, are you even old enough to sit on the other side of this table, or did they just hand you a badge and hope for the best? I mean, seriously. I was expecting someone intimidating, someone sharp, someone who knows what they're doing. Instead, I get a kid staring at me like this is her first real case and she's pretending she's not nervous. Don't flatter yourself. I can smell fear from across the table. And before you start reading from your little checklist, yes, I know where I am. Police station, interrogation room, metal table, bad lighting. Congratulations, you've really set the mood. But here's the thing you don't seem to get yet. I'm not the one who should be sitting here begging for answers. I'm the one who needs medical attention. Look at my eye. No, really look at it. This isn't some scratch. This isn't nothing. That father of Junior, Vertigo, lost his mind and nearly beat me to death. You see that swelling? That blood? That's on him. All of it. And what do I get in return? A cold chair. A childish stare. No doctor, no mirror, no respect. Do you have any idea who I am? Do you know how much work it takes to maintain this face? This isn't just a face, it's an asset. And he smashed it like it was nothing. You people should be ashamed. The absolute minimum you could do is take care of the victim in this room. And yes, I said victim, because right now, that's me. But of course, you've already made up your mind, haven't you? You all do. You hear one story, you pick a side, you stop listening. Let me guess, you think you understand what happened. You think you know the truth because someone cried loud enough. Because a father couldn't control himself and decided fists were easier than facts. Funny thing is, everyone wants to talk about morals when it's convenient. Everyone suddenly becomes righteous when it suits them. But where was that righteousness before? Where was it when lines were already blurred? When boundaries were already crossed long before anyone started screaming? You see, people love clean stories. Heroes, villains, simple answers. Life doesn't work that way. I learned that a long time ago. And don't get me wrong, I'm not asking for sympathy. I don't need it. I never did. I just expect competence. Because if this is how you conduct an interrogation, if this is the level of professionalism you bring into a room like this, then this whole thing is a joke. So go ahead, write your notes. Stare at me like you're trying to see through me. Just remember one thing while you're doing it. I'm not broken. I'm not scared. And I'm definitely not impressed. Now, are you done wasting my time? Or are you finally going to do something useful and get me a doctor before my pretty little face, as you'd probably call it, ends up permanently damaged? Because trust me, this conversation isn't going the way you think it is.